Listen, guys, I was in Paris. So I had and you can find the full video of the interview on my YouTube channel already. I went to a very famous show from one of our most famous journalists, Claude, and he has his show called Couleur Tropicale. It's been actually 28 years that this show exists, and I was the guest, and so that was really cool. So, but because the show is live in Paris, I had to actually travel to Paris to do the show. So the whole show was amazing. You can see it, etc. My parents loved it. It's always cool when you know that your family is listening to you on the radio. And it's been a long time that I did an interview actually in the radio with such a broad spectrum. And listen, so before I arrived in Paris, I was like, before I arrived in Paris, I started watching French TV actually. And as I'm watching French TV, that's when I was like, what's going on in Paris? Like, it felt like the revolution. And apparently it has been 10 days that nobody's picking up the trash. So imagine when I arrive in front of my hotel, listen, I paid 160 per night. So I paid 300 and something to be in a nice hotel in a nice neighborhood in Paris. And then this is what I see just in front of my hotel. Just before and after the hotel door. That's what I see. I was like, what is going on here? Like, and actually a lot of people ask me, what did I do? A lot of people ask me why I was not staying. Like, hey, can you stay a little more? And I was like, no, I'm not staying in a city like this, where I have to breathe that air when I just came out of a pulmonary infection. You want me to breathe? You want me to? Paris c'est bandal. Yo. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And no, it didn't listen. I arrived in Paris. I was very happy. I saw my dad. I saw my mom. That was amazing. I went to see my homies. We partied, etc., etc. All this was cool. But as soon as I was done with what I had to do in Paris, the only thing I wanted to do was get the fuck out. Because of all the trash. There was like mountains of trash. And that was the first day. And on the first day, the temperature was not that, it was okay. But it was like 14, 15 degrees. So in those temperatures, you don't really Like, just add 5 degrees of temperature, and now the trash is starting to smell seriously. And I leave my hotel, I'm walking, and now you have to slalom between mounds of trash. And sometimes there's like a small way, and then there's the cars in one way, the trash one way, and then you. And I was like, no, I can't breathe that air. I'm not interested. All the Paris people seem to, you know, they don't have a choice. So people were just chilling and acting as if it was normal. Me, I was like, nah, I'm sorry. Like, no. And then after going to the interview with Claudicia at RFI, I went with Wara and Filuminati from Makita. We went to dine around Etienne Marcel, Châtelet, those places. And because people are not agreeing with the reform of the pensions and the way the French president conducted the whole thing, everybody's on the street, everybody's like, you know, burning stuff. And like, so, you know, all these bikes and scooters that you can rent and the trashes, people were burning that. So now imagine the situation. I mean, the back seat of a Class E Mercedes, black car, and we are slaloming between burning cars, burning trash, and then a bunch of like 30 police cars everywhere with those blue gyrophares everywhere. And I'm like, I'm in Kharkiv, Ukraine. I was like, yo, no. Some friends start calling me, oh, you in Paris? Soumia, my best friend just arrived from Niger. My mom is like, oh, don't you want to stay another 2 days? And me, I was like, nope. No. I'm out. Because now if I have to breathe burning cars, burning scooters, burning bikes, burning trash, and I see some big rats looking like squirrels everywhere, I was like, I'm out of here. Listen, the next day, 5 p.m., back in Lisbon. I arrived yesterday and I was like, yo, I was telling actually, and you know what? My wife was telling me it's been a long time that I didn't go to Paris, and I was about to actually buy her a ticket. So it's complicated because when I go to work, I know my wife, she would want to do her Eiffel Tower picture, all that stuff, go to the Champs-Élysées, you know. So I was like, maybe I can stay another day and yeah, let me just take the wife with me, you know. And listen, I'm so glad I didn't, because this was not Paris for tourists. Listen, that was, yo, I can smell Paris from a living room. Oh my God, you crazy.